And finally tonight, hundreds of conservative elites attended a private Colorado retreat in June. So why are we talking about it now? Well, the event was hosted by right-wing activist billionaire brothers Charles and David Koch. And today, Mother Jones magazine obtained audio from this top-secret strategy session. The Kochs have funneled millions into the Tea Party movement, influenced the outcome of the Wisconsin recalls, and now have their sights set on the next presidential election. Here's Charles Koch addressing the group.
But we've been talking about, we have Sadaam Hussein. This is the mother of all wars we've got over the next 18 months for the life or death of this country. So I'm not going to do this to put any pressure on anyone here, mind you. This is not pressure. But if this makes your heart feel glad and you want to be more forthcoming, then so be it.
Philip Ellender, head of the government and public affairs at Koch Industries, specifically addressed Mr. Koch's comments through a statement released on the company's website. Quote, to be clear, Mr. Koch was not referring to President Obama in his remarks. He was referring to the, quote, mother of all wars comment made by Sadaam Hussein on the eve of the first Gulf War. Charles Koch then went on to recognize donors who he says gave money to the cause. Lots of money.
What I want to do is recognize not all of our great partners, but those partners who have given more than $1 billion, I'm going to go easy on you. More than $1 million over the last 12 months. If you want to kick in $1 billion, believe me, we'll have a special seminar just for you.
Joining me now is Brad Friedman, an investigative journalist at bradblog.com. Mr. Friedman obtained the audio we just played for you from Mother Jones magazine. Also joining us tonight, Mike Papantonio, host of the nationally syndicated Ring of Fire radio show. Great to have both of you with us tonight. Brad, what does this tell us about the Koch brothers? What does this audio tell us? I mean, does this prove that they're just in it to win it at all costs?
Well, they certainly are in it to win it at all costs. I mean, they've gone to extraordinary lengths to raise an extraordinary amount of money and to keep it all secret, as they did at their seminar in Val, Colorado, going so far as to play pink noise around the outside of this event to keep anybody outside from listening in. They're playing for keeps, these folks, that's for sure.
Mike, your impressions of what's going down with the Koch brothers. I mean, they've gone from Wisconsin, Ohio to Michigan. Now they're setting their sights at the big prize, the White House.
When they say that this election is nothing short of a battle for this country, it's a special kind of country they're talking about, Ed. It's the who's who of America's Grey Poupon crowd. They represent this self-appointed aristocracy. The people in that room that he was talking to are people who think just like he did. The same polo crowd, that country club crowd that has made this a gated community and want to continue making it a gated community. They want America to return to the Gilded Age, Ed. That is where they make decisions. They think America is too stupid to make decisions. So they, in their oddball little minds, they do believe this is a battle to death in this country. It's a very scary kind of thing once you understand that they honestly believe that the typical American is just too damn stupid to make good decisions for themselves, and they're the ones that are going to make it for us.
And Brad, what do you make of Koch Industries' spokesman coming out so fast with the response to the audio?
Well, it wasn't very fast. In fact, I had been trying for days to get comment from them on that Sadaam Hussein line over and over again. They chose to not comment until it got out, and they were embarrassed by it. But I had asked them about that very specifically. If they want to change the goalpost now and say, well, we weren't comparing Obama to Sadaam Hussein. What we were actually doing is appreciatively quoting Sadaam Hussein. Well, you know, we've got the audio in full at bradblog.com. motherjones.com, the stories at motherjones.com. We are transparent about what we do, and I think folks can take a look at that information and decide for themselves what Charles Koch was really saying in those remarks.
Mike Papantonio, match up the Republican nominee, which in my opinion is going to be Governor Perry from Texas, and the Koch brothers. How does that marriage work?
Well, it's perfect for him. Look, Rick Perry's the guy who's going to make regulations disappear more. No laws, no regulations for companies like the Koch industry that pollute our air, ruin our water, poison our children. Perry is perfect for that. Look what he's done to Texas. He's perfect for the inheritance billionaire baby taxes crowd that says we don't want to pay any taxes. He's going to make those taxes disappear. This is a guy who wants unions to disappear, labor to take us to a Saipan kind of America.
They'll take him over Romney, Mike. They'll take Perry over Romney.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Brad Friedman, Mike Papantonio.
Perry was at that.
Go ahead, Brad, quickly.
Perry was at that event as well. Yeah, Perry was at that event as well. And tomorrow we'll reveal the keynoter at that event at motherjones.com.
Okay, we'll look forward to that. Brad Friedman, Mike Papantonio, thanks for joining us.